Wanted to jump on here on a day when I did absolutely nothing to my face. But wanted to jump on here. I have a video that I need to edit. I filmed it a week ago. But it's about my time at Hockseed, and I really want to make it a good video with pictures and all that stuff. So just finding the time to edit it is a little challenging. So hopefully I'll get it out maybe sometime this weekend. But really want to make it a nice video so it can be something that people will enjoy for years to come. But I wanted to talk today about something that kind of is just on my mind about the whole cancer thing. You know, when I first found out I had cancer, colon cancer specifically, I joined the Facebook group, you know, colon cancer, blah, blah, blah. And in these groups, what's kind of a shame is they do not like for you to talk about alternative treatments at all, like at all. If you even suspect, you know, I mean, just coming on and making a comment to somebody about alternative treatments will often get you treated pretty poorly by a lot of the people in the group. Had this guy just cuss at me, you know, and it just makes me so sad, because, you know, chemotherapy, radiation, surgery, it's not the only way to treat cancer, and it's not necessarily the most successful, but people seem to think that it is because, you know, a doctor is pushing it. And you know, doctors aren't taught anything other than that way. You know, a doctor doesn't know about the other things because they're not really even allowed to talk about it. But there are other ways to treat cancer. You know, could you die that way? Yeah. But how many people die after doing chemo? A whole lot. So it makes me sad when people, you know, in that group, I hear of people, you know, people post about how miserable they are on radiation, on chemo, and, you know, they're asking for it. I just want to scream at them, there is another way. You don't have to do it this way. Now, I don't like trying to convince people that alternative is the way you should go, because everybody needs to make their own decisions. Everybody needs to do what's right for them. It's their body, their health, their life, literally. And, you know, but I do wish that in these groups you could at least talk. I mean, I talk about it as much as they'll allow me to before they kick me out. But I get a lot of, you know, you can't post a post on there about it. You might be able to get away with some comments, but you can't post a post about it. Alternative can be every bit as successful as chemo. And even if it isn't, at least you have a greater quality of life while doing the alternative way. And to me, not to everybody, but to me, that's important. I mean, when I was on chemo, I was miserable, just miserable. And I have a 5-year-old child. And at the time she was 4, but 5-year-old child to raise. And I can't be miserable. I mean, you know, I'm 48 years old, almost 49 now. And raising a young child at this age of my life isn't the same. Some people think that when you're older, you have more patience, but I am not finding that to be true at all. I'm finding that I'm less patient. Maybe I'm more set in my ways. I expect more than I probably should, and it's a struggle with me every day to try to not be too harsh on my daughter, simply because I'm just, you know, I got her after coming off of raising teenagers. And so your mindset is different with a teenager than it is with a 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 3-year-old, 2-year-old. So anyway, I couldn't be on chemo and raise my daughter. I mean, I struggle enough just being 48 years old, raising a young child by myself, and adding on top of that the stress, the fatigue, the illness of chemo. I couldn't do it. So to me, my only option is alternative, and I have to hope that it's going to work. But you know what? Even if I was doing chemo, they already told me that chemo can't cure me. And, you know, I would have to be on chemo for life, which is like every week or every 2 weeks for the rest of my life. Forget that. No way. Thank you. No, thank you. But the whole point of this video is I wish and wish and wish and wish I could just get on there and say, you know what? Try it. You know, if you want to do chemo, fine, but do something else in addition to it. I really think that for those who want to do chemo, if they add on the alternative stuff, I think that would help greatly in so many ways. Even if it doesn't save your life, it'll help you to be healthier while you're on chemo. But people they don't want to do it. And then a lot of people get very angry if you even mention it. And I don't know where the anger is coming from. I mean, I could speculate all day long. We all could, but I don't know for sure. Where does this anger come from? Why are you angry because somebody's trying to help you to have, you know, to do better and to be better and to feel better and to fight this battle better? I don't know. I guess the pharmaceutical companies have just done a really good job of scaring people. Not everybody, obviously, because there's a whole subsect of people who do only alternative. But they have really done a great job of scaring people away from alternative treatments of cancer. And that's a really sad thing. That is a ridiculously, horrifically sad thing. Because people need to know that chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery isn't the only way. And for some people, it may not be a way at all. There are people who are cured from the alternative treatments. And I encourage everybody to do the research in every single treatment you can. You know, make everything available to yourself, because you're fighting for your life. And a whole lot of people that do chemo, they don't survive it. Or they might survive it for a little while and then it comes back with a vengeance. You know, the people that survive cancer by doing the alternative treatments, it's my understanding, based on things that I've read and heard, that the cancer doesn't come back. If you continue on, there's maintenance that you have to do. With the alternative treatments, there's a level of maintenance that you have to pretty much be on the rest of your life, which is not hard. You know, drinking 3 ounces of this twice a day, big deal, you know. So yes, there's maintenance. Where with chemotherapy, radiation, blah, 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 there's no maintenance. It's like, oh, you're in remission now, so you're good, and you go back to your life as normal. They offer you no kind of maintenance at all. And then it comes back with a vengeance, and you can't fight that one. That one's stronger and tougher to fight, and it kills you faster and in a more disastrous way. So if anyone watching, you know, is currently completely healthy, one day down the road you get cancer, please allow yourself to investigate all forms of treatment. That will be your biggest ability and biggest ability to fight. So that's all. Just wanted to pop in here and mention what's on my mind, and hope this will reach some people, and maybe in the future it'll save some lives, you know, because somebody's like, I never would have considered that, and then they do. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I hope you're having a blessed day. The mountains here today are absolutely beautiful. I am going to miss these mountains when I leave here. I'm going to miss them tremendously. But it's a beautiful day, 82. Not, well, it's overcast, but it's beautiful. So I hope you're having a beautiful day. God bless you. Be blessed. Be well. And even if you go through periods where you're not well, the Lord is there for you. Call out to Him. He will be there for you. I know this very well from lots and lots and lots of experience. So until next time, see you later. Bye.